Hey folks, welcome back. I'm currently in the main menu of this because something just randomly happened and I wanna show people on my yeah, apparently it is. Huh. Okay, so apparently if you watch this live or couple days after it's live, if you see it on my YouTube channel, Graveyard Keeper is currently free to keep on Steam. Up until a couple days into, I believe it is the 13th of April 2026. So if it's before that, it's a great game, go get it. It will only be the first. It will only be the real game, not any expansions, but hey, It's something. So, we've been sent by Leon and stuff like that. We've been sent to go to Hammerlock Station, but I have been getting harassed, pretty much, by I have been getting harassed by Nurse Joy. I'm going to Wedgehurst. So it's all the way down here. I'm going all the way down here and finally get rid of that message. It is currently annoying me. Okay, so we're here. Apparently there is someone waiting for us. Near here? Might be inside. I'm not entirely sure anymore. This is like one of those things that used to be a thing, but oh, there we go. The train to the Isle of Armor has arrived. Those with an armor pass, please aboard the train. Do you have an armor pass? Naturally, I've made all the proper preparations, which you can observe with unclouded eyes. Please allow me to check your pass. Slowpoke. Slow. To meet a Slowpoke, such a thing is simply elegant. Looks like another one's got on the train and ridden over from the Isle of Armor. Slow. You're a Pokemon trainer, right? If Slowpoke blocks the ticket gate, it'll cause problem for the customers. Slowpoke are actually pretty heavy, so do you think you could catch it for me? Slow. Battle Slowpoke in order to catch it. Yes, please. Slow. Right. A level 12 Slowpoke. Kinda want to give it a fitting ball. Let's give it a heal ball. It kind of fits. I should be completely able to catch it with any Pokeball I want. There we go. Rare Pokemon caught. Wow. This was definitely worth it. I do not. I want to send it to a box and never think about it again. Thanks much. Slowpoke can be a bit trouble to move sometimes. How interesting. I must say, your catching style is quite simply elegant. We apologize for the wait. We have checked your armor pass. All aboard the train to the Isle of Armor. Mind your step while boarding. Please be aware that there will be a connection along the way. Understood? I am headed to an island called the Isle of Armor. I've heard it's a place where one can catch rare Pokemon and do lots of training. Perhaps we shall meet again sometimes. Well then, please excuse me. And that's that. Technically, it's not just that, but now Nurse Joy won't bugger me again with the Pokemon at Witchhurst. If I go here, I should be fine to just do this without her saying the line. See you again. There we go. That's that. That's all it needed. So happy I got rid of that message. Okay, so I am, in the meantime, gonna change out a couple Pokemon. I want Heliolisk and Excadrill out. Actually, I kinda want Machoke out as well. The biggest sad thing is that Rillaboom is literally just a Grass-type Pokemon. Hey MFG, how's it going? I have a cat on my lap. Good stretch. I'll try and stretch. How's it going? I am not yet good to go. Then again, I should be able to get some stuff cooking. I would like to check up on Pokejobs. I have 2 new badges. I don't know which one it prefers. New job postings. Oh, apparently we have completed a couple in the meantime. So let's first get all my Pokemon back. Go, levels up. 1 Sunstone, that's going to be useful. Then the fire types. $30,000, nice. I'll go levels up. 2 revives, okay, fair enough. Chilled desserts, which would be 1, oh, a couple of ice types. Go. $3,000, nice. Now let's see, how many? Yeah, technically an hour, practically it's not gonna be an hour. They may get zapped a bit by electricity, but we would really like to get some powerful Pokemon that are good with rocky terrain. Guess what kind of Pokemon we need for this? Rock-type Pokemon. Oh, one of those. Cool. Give me a second, kitty. Yeah. I know. You like me. Jump on. Yeah, that's a good one. You. And that's it, right? Yeah. All done. Up to 30 Pokemon. Yeah, that's not gonna be... Well, that is gonna be a thing, but not quickly. Okay, next one. When it comes to inspecting transformer stations, nothing does a better job than electric type Pokemon. So, electric. I don't think I have that many of them. If any at this point in time. Like, I might have the one, because it was en route with other people. Yeah, I think it's just the one. All day. Goodbye, Heliolisk. These are the ground type Pokemon. Yeah, I think the ground type. Go, all levels up. 3000, nice. Water type Pokemon. And, oh no, electric. And here are the electric ones that I needed before. One box of packaged curry, nice. And the fairy types. And a nice chunk of experience. 2000, nice. So these need dragon types. We'd like to see Pokemon that look strong enough to deter even the most determined criminals. Please send us dragon types. Oh. I don't think I have any other dragon types left. Oh well. Wyvern it is. Now let's see, up to 7 steel type Pokemon. We should have a couple of those. Oh. There we go. Nope. Yeah, search, type 1. And Pokemon, whole day. And then Spooky Knowledge, Ghost type Pokemon. There we go. Send these out for an entire day. Nothing too serious. We've had some trouble with people falling asleep on the job. We'd like to have intimidating Pokemon around to keep an eye on things. I think this is Dark type. Technically, I could send out Thievul. I don't want to. Entire day. I want to keep those Pokemon separate. The named ones. We want to develop durable cloth that can withstand up to even harshest treatment. We request Dark-type Pokemon to help us out with this. I can't do this. We are planning to use Silk to create a new shoe. We welcome any Bug-type Pokemon. I can do this. Bug. This and out for an entire day. And then emergency refill needed. There's one thing that we absolutely need to put out fires, and we're looking for a Pokemon that can help us refill our fire truck. In other words, water types. Definitely isn't clear where we found ourselves near some water. Oh, for crying out loud! I did the thing again. The weather's doing okay. It's too warm. How's the weather up there? I hope it thunders soon over here. Like, weather is gonna go down a lot. Like, temperatures are going down a lot tomorrow. Apparently, instead of 25 degrees Celsius, we will have closer to 14. But yeah. Go. Quite warm from the time of year. We should be getting rain at 10, maybe a thunderstorm. Look, Leo, you get my exact point. Like, over here in the Kingdom of the Lowlands, in the Benelux, for some reason, whenever there's been a couple of warm days, we suddenly get a storm. And apparently I'm the one that's crazy. But what I specifically mean with that is, like, when I tell other people that, they're always like, nah, it's not gonna happen. The price we pay for living in a dried up swamp. Because what else are the dikes for? There we go. What up, Necro? I'm coming too. And Ryan beat in no time. Once I got my head on straight and stopped down in every decision I made, that is. You never stopped nattering on through the entire battle. You're pretty different from the champion in that. But your strength is genuine, as proven by the dragon badge you won from me. You came at me with all the force of a raging storm, and even I was blown away. Listen up, you two. Battle your way through the Champion Cup tournament to face Leon. One of you ought to. I reckon I'm still the favourite to win, but I'm up against my true rival Necro. So I'll wring out every last thing I learned during my battle with you, Raihan, to beat him. So gain a move on, Necro. Train's waiting. Next step, Wyndon. Well, next stop, Wyndon, I hope. It's not gonna be, but, you know. We're finally headed for Wyndon. There's a lot I want to check out there. There's a big tower and a monorail, and Wyndon Stadium, where the whole of Gala, no, the whole world is gonna watch us. Get it right? You and me are gonna make our match there the greatest match that ever was. The greatest match that ever did was. Welcome to Route 10. So this is Route 10. It's like a wall made of snow. Maybe there'll be ice-type Pokemon crawling out of the woodwork in a place like this. Come on, Necro. Reckon we'll be able to train ourselves up to a new heights here before the Champion Cup starts. I believe in myself and the Pokemon on my team, and I know we'll get a load stronger. So I'm off. See you in Wyndham, mate. Rex attacks. Let's see. We might be able to find some Mr. Mimes. More specifically, Mr. Rhymes. No, Mr. Mimes, and then they evolve in Mr. Rhyme. Any Mon left you want? Most of the Mon I want are like evolutions to finish the decks. I'm not really looking for specific Mon to battle in the league with. And a good fire type wouldn't be... Actually, no, a good water type wouldn't be amiss. I still live anywhere. Oh no, I have Wish Cash. That's a water type. Okay. In that case, I might take Trapinch. Trapinch. Not necessarily for finding just a mon because you want it. Either you like the design or there's some sense of achievement in getting it. Well, the legendaries... The 2 legendaries you can get in this game are actually kinda cool to get. But that's just story related. We'll not really need to do any specific thing for that. I always like Lucario, even if I have to trade it up from a Riolu. But yeah. Apart from that, is there any Pokemon that is an achievement Pokemon? I actually don't know the Galarian Dex that much. There we go, Trapinch. Awesome. To help make its wing grow, it dissolves quantities of prey in its digestive juices and guzzles them down every day. Great. If anything, I might want to go and try find a Gigantamax Pokemon. For that, I am gonna have to go and look in the wild area quite a lot. And hope, specifically, that I get a Pokemon like that. Like the purple beams with the flares around it. Those can have Gigantamax Pokemon. Wait, I'm mistaken. Pumpkaboo can only evolve thanks to trading, can't it? Snom. I think Goldgeist is a trade evolution. Yeah, trade. Cool. She's completely useless. In my team, at least. Let's use Slam. I'm gonna have to look for Pokemon Sword. We have Pokemon Sword in-house. That's... I have Pokemon Sword in the house somewhere. Just don't remember where. Might have been the brother that has left the building. Do you have any injured Pokemon? I'm a doctor. Dr. Grimm. God of War. Here we go. Give me a second. Right. Might have just talked my brother into doing something for/with me. Only do what you can. Taking risks while mountain climbing is dangerous. I swear I can speak. Then again, technically I can't anymore at this point in time. So, I have a wire behind my teeth. Specifically a wire that deals with keeping my teeth from moving all over the place in my mouth. Technically, it's only one tooth, and technically it's not even that askew. That wire has once again exited the cement that it was in. The dental cement, by the way. It's like insane that it happens constantly. Like last time I went to a dentist, they put the right side of that wire back in its place. Now the left side is, like, loose. Meaning that every time I speak, technically I'm cutting my tongue a little bit. Great, huh? First appointment I can make for this is, like, July. So I'm gonna be lisping quite a bit up until then. Might even have been feasibly audible for a bit now. Because Yep, Steel League's gone. Forget an old move for Curse, yeah. Drum beating. Go. Mr. Mime. Here we go. A wild Mr. Mime. Not a Cantonian. It's a Galarian. Oops. There we go. Oh. Wait, what? So apparently, Graveyard Keeper is free to own now because they're bringing out Dungeon Keeper 2. Graveyard Keeper 2. Nice. Apparently, could be a thing. I don't know. Steam doesn't say it is there, but who knows? Oh yeah, there it is. Graveyard Keeper 2. Looks like it's time to add the game to my wish list. So when it pops out, might be a thing we play on stream. It might still be quite a bit though, so don't worry too much about it. Yeah. There we go, Dusko. Graveyard Keeper 2. So Graveyard Keeper currently, as I mentioned on my server, is free to get. Graveyard Keeper 2 is coming out. It currently doesn't seem to have a release date. Release date is to be announced. The most inaccurate medieval cemetery sim is back. Restore the town, manage the graveyard, automate production, lead your undead army into battle, and turn the zombie problem into a thriving business. Huh. Graveyard Keeper 2 is the grotesque sequel that's deeper than 6 feet and more unhinged than ever. It does look similar but different. Ah, weird. Wonder how they turned that into the sequel. So the story didn't ever really finish. It seems drifting will-o-wisps and suck them into its empty body. It seeks drifting will-o-wisps and sucks them into its empty body. What happens inside is a mystery. From what I remember, at least, that the story didn't really finish. Like, you did collect all the... So, pure base game. You get all the... charms, the sin charms. You put those into the portal, and then you should be able to go back, but you don't actually go back. Also, technically, the Graveyard Keeper 2 could be the next Graveyard Keeper. Not the same one. Yeah? Oh, come on. Apparently there's also going to be a new Don't Starve game. Don't Starve Elsewhere. World premiere introducing Don't Starve Elsewhere. An all-new Don't Starve game with an elevated and uncompromised survival experience. I'm not good. No, this is just Mr. Mime. For now, I'm quite busy with all other new releases, like Airborne Empire is about to release 1.0, Shadow Empire has got a new DLC. Huh. Okay. Is a female version a Mrs. Mime? I mean, I get what you mean, but no, sadly not. Just watch trailer for the new Don't Start game. Looks neat. Huh, okay. Oh, Oh, it's the Triple I initiative. Indie game, indie game, indie games. Oh, fair enough. That's a thing on Steam right now, I believe. What do we have? Away team, oxygen not included. That's gonna be something for Lollipop. Barotrauma Home and Harbor, which is an expansion. Romestead, which is looks like Stardew Valley with Rome in mind. Risk of Rain 2 gets a new thing. Warhammer Survivors. Oh my god, we really need that one. Mr. Mime Galarian form. It can radiate chilliness from the bottoms of its feet. It'll spend the whole day tap dancing on a frozen floor. Sentiment box. What do we have? Shift at Midnight. Long Gone. Drop. The Lift. We Were Here Tomorrow. Lost Castle. Solar Punk, which is a game that I currently have on my wishlist. Windrose. Sledding game with... Okay, that looks like Friendslop. Prove You're Human. Velo Mortis. Too Deep to Quit. Temtem Pioneers, a new Temtem game. Huh. Okay. Alcahests. Looks a little bit like a first-person Witcher game. Alabaster Dawn. Spacecraft. Frostall. Machine Party. I have no idea what it is. Rift of the Necrodancer Undertale Music Pack. Okay. That is Disco. Ken. Far Far West. Clover Pit. Rotator gets a new DLC. Thick as Thieves. Neverway. I don't know what that is. Another one of those psychological horror pixel games. Castlevania's Belmont's Curse. Everwind, Final Scene. Yeah, like, it's a couple games, but like, not that... Oh! Roamstead is kind of fun, but in single player it gets kind of time consuming. Oh, nice. That's gonna be an issue with like most of my games, right? Yeah, if you say it's cool, might put that on the thing as well. May 26th, that's not overly far from now. Is there a demo? And release. I think there was a demo during one of the demo events things Steam does now and again. Yeah, the Next Fest. Wait, let's just keep on going. This does mean that I will be Nothing to get extremes in the future. No. Do I have a one of you yet? I think I do. I think I do. I could be mistaken. Yeah, I do have a one of you. I actually wouldn't mind actually resting my team, but let's go and grab a meal. Cooking. I want to do packaged curry because I got a couple of that. Let's do this. And there we go. This should be a Copperaja class thing. Might even be higher, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything higher than Copperaja. Bitter decorative curry, okay. Yeah, no, Copperaja seems to be the highest. Your Pokemon HP and PP were restored, gained a lot of experience, and your party got friendly towards you. Very friendly towards you. In Pokemon Scarlet Violet, you would actually get power-ups from that? Like, specifically, sandwiches are the way you get eggs. Okay, let's move. Taxi driver. Do you know the old legend that says that Ghana is doomed if Corviknight ever disappeared? You only heard visuals of it. It was just way too clunky and annoying to actually do. Yeah, absolutely. Uh-huh. Let's knock off. Apparently that's not going to be a thing. Oh. Yeah. The only thing I liked about the sandwiches was that the massive Pokemon. That story tore me up. You can tell me whatever you want, but that story beat tore me up. There's multiple reasons for that, and I can go into them, but I would prefer to do that whilst I'm playing that game. Gosh, fucking darn it. That story beat hit way too close. Okay, Postman Bat. Post, I wonder just how long we can keep on carrying letters like this. So this. Eight. Has it already been that long? Holy. It has. Oh. So, Scarlet Violet released the year our Newfoundland Bouguet had issues. It's definitely gonna be a while. Gosh darn it. Stop missing! Hit! You fooler! Let's just use wood hammer. Yeah. We already have you. No need to come along with us. Bottle of PP up. Nice. Want to know the secret to making stellar dish curry? Add ingredients and berries that are hard to come by. They add something special. Now, if only I could find out most legendary of ingredients, the fabled Gigantomix. Do you know anything about where to find it? Come to my camp and we can swap tales. So I believe the Gigantomix is something we can't get right now. I kind of want to start cooking again. Even though we're not gonna have the best of curries. There we go. There we go. Bitter bone curry. Sure. Military class. So it wasn't great, but then again, I was expecting that to happen. And now we go up. Well, ha! Pokemon trainer! What should I do? Don't really want to battle? Then don't. Like, you don't have to. Oh yeah, I need to I need to look at what's it called? The Reaper Cloth? But I need to trade Dusclops for that. That's gonna be fun. No. Current Pokemon. There we go. The way you carry yourself, you are something. Right, so, if I had the DLC, which I don't on this character, if I had the DLC, there would be better places to, train Pokemon. Since I do not have the DLC, It's pretty much gonna be victory roads near where Route 10, like the last little bit, or the wild area. Switch Pokemon to Corviknight. Drill Peck. The current Pokemon, Trap Locked. Yeah, that should be fighting type. And then Drill Peck, yeah. $9,200, nice. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait, what? Oh. No, Power Herb. Okay. Got this lady. It's been a while, I'm glad we could meet up again. Let's see how strong you've gotten. Great Pokemon and trainers really shine with something special when they're on camera. Or something special when they're on camera. Well, that, I don't know. Heliolisk and Clang Clang. Yep, Heliolisk gone. Still wing, this is not gonna do a lot, but it's gonna be something. Rather something than nothing. Shift gear. That's not actually how gears work. Wyndon. Dragon type. this. And then Togedemaru. Yep. Defeated interviewers. Something and something. What strength? I'm at a loss of words. Nice work, everyone. I lost, but it's alright. I was able to assess your strength, not asses. And here we have Wyndon. You get it, don't you, mate? After all, I'm about to become the new champion of the Gala region. That's it. I'm heading straight for Wyndon Stadium. Don't waste too much time, Necro. You should head there yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit more time than he is. I specifically want to go and there's a Poké Center. I need the Poké Center, please. And no message. Love it. Where to buy? Specifically, full restores. That should give us a good amount of time in the league. With a couple revives in as well. And I might be able to get some special items. Sold. Need to buy, and then let's get some more revives. There we go. Okay. Huh. What? Okay. They're not getting in there. Or am I literally too fat with the bike? Grassy seed. Rare candy, nice. I would prefer to not use rare candy, but I might use rare candy. Got nerves of steel, an iron will, and several other metal-themed attributes. Okay. With 1.5 hours into stream, we're heading for the ball guy. Hey there, thanks for rolling by to have a chat with your mate, the ball guy. I can tell you're following your dreams, and that means, you guessed it, I've got a Pokeball for you. Dream Ball. A somewhat different Pokeball that makes it easier to catch wild Pokemon while they're asleep. Pokemon that are asleep are easy to catch, but did you ever want it to be even easier? Well, the Dream Ball will make your dreams come true. Have your Pokemon use Hypnosis or Yawn to put the opponent to sleep and give it a try. Pokeballs are just full of surprises, don't you think? Necro, correct? We've been watching over your performance in the gym challenge. This is just a formality, of course, but I'll need to check your gym badges if you don't mind. I'm all sorted and ready to battle you on the biggest stage of them all. It looks like Bede can make it. Hard luck. Somehow I think he just take being disqualified lying down. They want to win. I guess it is what it is. Come on, Necro. We should head to the locker room. Attention gym challengers who have made it through the gym challenge. This semi-finals will be starting soon. Please head to the stadium pitch when you are ready. This is the thing. There is nothing there. Semi-finals. The semi-finals. That means that there's like the semi-finals, the finals, and the champion battle. That doesn't make sense. I knew you'd get all the badges and meet me here. I knew that there'd been a lot between us, what with my big brother Team Yell and helping Spike with and all that. The truth is, when all's said and done, I really just want to become champion for myself. So don't take it personal when I kick your butt. Hey, bud. You are challenged by Pokemon trainer Marnie. So it's technically the Elite Four, but this time with people from my fight thing. I gotta win this if I'm gonna be the champion. I'm coming at you with everything I got. Why not? I want to switch Pokemon. I believe Corviknight should be better. Real quick. Oh, Peko. Let's try Wish Cash. Could be that it doesn't work, but I don't know. Like, technically it should, Wish Cash. Dark Electric. Currently at lone Bullet Seed. Great. Stop it. Okay. Fuck this. fighting. Oh, my Bede fainted. Should have just done that. Wish Cash would have gotten some experience. Oh well. Keep going, Pokemon. Like, we are close to 13 levels higher than Scrafty. And with 12 levels, I believe, 59. Yeah. And I believe Marnie will Dynamax her last Pokemon. Is that gonna be Obstagoon? Grimmsnarl. Yeah, everyone's cheering back in me. Oh, Grimmsnarl. So this is the final evolution of Impidimp. The pink thing from the forest. I might not use it, but I'll Gigantamax my Pokemon if it's to win. I worked really hard on training my favourite move, just so I could use it in here. G-Max Snooze. Holy, okay. I would actually like to make Pierce proud against Marnie. So, yeah. Guess what, Marnie? No Gigantamax from me. Not even a cheeky Dynamax. Yeah, that's what I thought. And there we go. Room's now gone. Fizz, did that for you, bud. Okay, so I lost. I'd like to see a lot of good points of you and your Pokemon. Of the good points of you and your Pokemon. Okay. Everyone in Stadium was watching us during all that. I heard them cheering for me and my Pokemon. It was nice. I may have lost, but at least we drove the audience wild. Guess that's not so bad. I think I'll join my brother in the stands, and we'll watch from the sidelines to see who ends up challenging the champion. Just so you know, still haven't decided if you're gonna cheer for you. See ya. Necro! I'll be waiting for you in the final match. After seeing the way you battled, I can't accept any outcome besides winning this match. My team's on fire! Random ass player that doesn't have anything. Pardon me. I know you didn't get a long break, but the match before yours ended more quickly than expected. Challenger Hotmon quite handily, so as soon as you're ready, we'd like you back on the pitch. Let's see. Are my Pokemon healed? Yes, they are. Awesome. Okay, here we go. Next match. I think it's gonna be... Isn't this gonna be Bede? No, it's up. Huh. To be honest. Yeah, I just had this sort of flashback, you know, remember? Back when we were still in post-weight. When we got our Pokemon from Lee that day, I never would have dreamt that I'd end up standing here facing you of all people. This time I'm finishing what we started that day, got it? The one who'll become champion is me. Italian. Is it Italian? Current Pokemon might not be interesting against Corviknight, but we should be fine. Great hit. How's that? I learned a lot by studying Lee's old matches. There we go. There we go. Go. Boom. Don't loot, no N4. Sorry. Pincurchin. Keep on forgetting what Pincurchin actually is. Just electric. There we go. No, I'm fine without stockpile. I'm also fine without swallow. And I'm fine without spitter. Oak, we're not level 56. Mincino grew a couple levels. Trubbish grew a level. And Teleon. I mean, these all thoughts poured into my wishing star. Time for Dynamax! Max Hailstorm. Currently they know an ice type move. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. I mean, you'd be aiming for a super effective hit. And now I'm suddenly not as... Oh. Yeah, fair enough. I'm suddenly not sure anymore what is gonna happen. Rubbish. 189. Necro, thanks mate. Really glad you weren't the one here with me. And the victor of the semi-finals, the challenger who has won their way through all of the many hopeful trainers in the gym challenge is Challenger Necro. You know, even when Sonya was saying that you and me looked like we could become heroes, really never felt like one. You, mate, I think maybe you really could do all sorts of great things. Good on you, Necro, and Corviknight and all the rest of your team. Hey, Leo. Necro. That was incredible, brilliant, honestly. There were even tears running down my face before I knew it. To think that the two of you set out together from the same town, built up the greatest teams, and arrived here at this point to throw everything you had at one another, a burning desire to win. This news filled with an undefeatable passion, was battling at its very purest in every possible way. Even though there were some trainers who weren't sure whether you were fit to be endorsed from the gym challenge at first. That was you, Lee. Well then, all the more reason. The team members now will give everything that we've got in us to defeat our challenger, and the challengers standing before us might well end up being you, Necro. In fact, that's precisely what I'm hoping for. That's right, Necro. The real challenge is what comes next. I'm completely exhausted. I just want to head back to the hotel and rest. Best to refill your energy stores first. Why don't we go get some dinner together? Wouldn't say no, but you never care at all what food tastes like, Slee. A night like this deserves more than rubbish takeaway, so at least pick something good. Challenger Necro. Hey Challenger Necro, got some time for questions? First question. You and Challenger Hop were both endorsed by the champion, making the two of you rivals in a sense, wouldn't you say? How does it feel to have defeated your rival? It doesn't quite feel real yet. Right. Question number 2. If you wanted to tell Challenger Hop something right now, what would it be? I'd thank him for the great match. Question 3. Level with me, kiddo. Your honest thoughts here. Think you can win the finals too? Absolutely do. Alright, that's enough. Necro's tired from battle. You've been asking rather rude questions. We got ourselves dinner plans with my brother, so sorry, but clear off already, would you? Yes, I understand. Looking forward to seeing the birth of a new star. Whew. Famous people sure have it rough, eh? I hope Lee gets here soon. Could eat my own arm about now. Instead of taking him with you, several hours later. This is absurd, even Lee's never this late. Something's not right. He always does what he says he'll do. As a kid he promised me he'd become champion one day, and he went and did just that. He ought to be able to keep his own dinner plans. Kid you got a mouth on him, huh? If you weren't that noisy during battle, you'd unleash a whole new level of power, you know. Pack it in, Piers. I'm seriously worried here. So I don't need to see you smug mug looking like you're having a go at me, even though you act like you're giving me good advice.
Judging my appearance, no wonder you lost here, mate. If you're looking for the champion, I saw him heading to Rose Tower.
Why would he go there?
No one's up to, but I ran into him at the monorail platform. He said to tell me, he said to tell you that he had something to do at Rose Tower, so he'd be late for dinner.
But why Rose Tower? What could he have to do there at this hour? Please, do us a favour, take us to Rose Tower, will you? Neither Necro nor Rhino do I.
Sheesh, we're rude siblings. Always so demanding for this.
I suppose.
It's a real problem for me too, if the finals are held for any reason. I don't really hate the two of you little runts. We're good enough to beat me after all. I think I'll invite Team Yell along, and we'll all have ourselves a bit of fun, shall we? Brilliant! You're the best, Beers. Let's go make a real ruckus.
Okay, let's see my Pokémon. Yes. Man, why am I here for this? I'm totally exhausted from that battle with you, Necro.
We decided that Team Yell will cheer you on, Necro. Let's help out together.
Morpeko! What a beautiful display of sibling love. However, it is entirely unnecessary. Miss Oleana. Chairman Rose is with the champion in a very, very important meeting. There is no way I will let anyone interfere. After all, only authorized personnel with the proper key can ride the monorail to Rose Tower. That means as long as Chairman Rose is in the tower, no one can disturb him. I've hand-selected a member of the League staff and given them a key. Chairman Rose does enjoy these kind of menial games after all. You think you can tell the difference between normal League staff and the one I choose? Do you think you can find me? What should we do? This isn't good, but I got this one. Necro, Team Yell's Yellin will handle this. No, this is brilliant! I'll search right in front of the stadium. For now, we should try to head to the plaza together, right? Yeah. Alright, let's all work together and head for Rose Tower. Let's find Oleana's League staff member. About one's wearing those lame shades, right? Nope. Nope. Yeah, Necro, this bloke's awfully shifty, but I can't get him to turn around. Say something surprising and he'll have no choice but to look this way. We already have the key, you know. What? Blast to turn around. And I can't escape? In that case, time for a Pokemon battle. Macrocosmos, Eric sent out Meowth. There we go. Durant. Key Pokemon. Cheers will really get you going. Thanks. Speedrow sharply. retreating. Bug type move, quite effective. People moves. Yeah. I would like to know Earthquake. Don't suddenly talk to me like that. I accidentally turned around. All I need to do is hide, and I won't have to give you the key. It's a wonder how fast that guy could run. I've got no idea where he went, Gov. Max revive, nice. Here's the guy. How'd you find me? Did you just talk to everyone you met? Ah, whatever, I'll defeat you this time. Marnie. Hey Gev, how's it going? Yeah, I should hydrate. It's been a while since I did drink a little. Oops. Let's go! Here we go! Hi, let's use drum beating again. Just goes. Next drill. Let's just keep current Pokemon for now. go. Trubbish gained a level. Even if I switched up my team while I was running. And I even switched up my team while I was running. They say hide a tree in a forest, so I thought I would hide myself in the crowd. Let's heal again. Let's heal again. You way to a 7, but I'll win this time and make my getaway. Paraseed. Oh. Grass steel, I believe. You're the best, Marnie. Steelix. Yeah, keep current Pokemon. There we go. Bomb not needed. Pattern didn't work and battles didn't work. Only thing to do now is run. It's got a good amount of pocket change. It seems like you've got me cornered. I'm not gonna give up. An earful from Mizoliani is way worse than anything you lot can do. Good luck catching me on the monorail. Team Yell, go find Hawk. We'll corner that League staff member at the station together. Aha. This is going to be slightly harder. Did a cracking job at cornering that bad League staff member, Necro. Let me sing you a song fitting of your rockin' deeds. The only thing a humble singer can do is sing a humble song. Maybe I can cheer someone on just with the tunes I play. Maybe my songs don't make anyone happy, maybe I can't help. But still the only thing I can do is sing. Sing my humble song. Pierce! Go Pierce! Hey, isn't that Piers? Why is he doing a street performance? I think you mean the station performance. Come on, let's see if we can get closer. Zigzagoon are rumbling along with. Got the key, Piers! We can take the monorail to Rose Tower now! Necro, Hop, now's your chance to go! Get out of here! Welcome to Rose Tower. so this is Rose Tower. Just how tall do you think it is? You can't even see the top up here, up there in clouds. So what should we do? Team Yell's gonna have their hands full holding up the Bat League staff members. They won't be catching up anytime soon. Here, Necro, what should we do? Let's go ahead. Good thinking. Let's go collect Lee and get out of here. Without him, there's no champion for you to challenge in the Champion Cup. Necro, you cleared the way to Rose Tower. Now all you gotta do is charge on ahead. An employee is an employee, I guess. It seems the exec lady hit the monorail key to try and impress the chairman. Chairman Rose been keeping the champions holed up inside. What is spotting? Times like this, when tensions and passions run high, remind me of Spikemuth in the old days. Some right wild guns me out back then, but no encores. Wait, you're still here? You better get going. I'll send some support your way with the L. Go stick around to make sure my bro doesn't do anything too crazy, right? Come back if you need anything. Let's go, Necro. I could use a heal, please. Electric seeds. Cell battery, an item held by Pokémon. It boosts attack if the holder is hit with an electric type attack. It can only be used once.
Whoa, it's huge here. What in the world is this place meant to be?
Giant-ass power station.
Listen, Necro. Don't know if you knew this already, but I've heard Rose Tower was building a power spot. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. When we get up on the roof and have a bit of space, we can Dynamax our Pokémon. Which is all well and good, but less certain is whether the lift can get us to the top. Rose Tower has like 100 floors, right? You'll be leaving right now, so there's no need to worry about a lift. Intruder alert, intruder alert. All staff are ordered to help remove the intruders from the premises at once. See, if Miss Oleana says so, then it looks like this is the end of the line for you kids. If I get rid of the intruders, I'll probably get a big bonus.
Elijah. So, Elijah Wood is now currently fighting us with a Durant.
Oh, come on. Climb on, you silly little kitty.
No.
Come on.
Having to give up my pocket money and losing men means I'm back in the reds.
A bonus! A dream finally finding a house of my own. We need to speak with Chairman Rose. Tell us where he is. Get on the lift. Chairman's at the top of the building. Alright, we're nearly to Chairman Rose. Hold on, Lee, we're coming. Come on, Necro, let's crack on. Welcome to macro engineering. Something like that. This is taking ages. I mean, compared to a regular lift, you're actually going quite fast. What? I don't think we're at the roof yet. Why have we stopped? You two are gym challengers, aren't you? Thank you for taking part in the Gala League's gym challenge. But I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to interfere in our work. We'll drive you out to protect the many subsidiary companies housed here in Rose Tower. Behold the glorious high-tech elevators of Rose Tower, able to withstand Pokémon battles. They are constructed by the subsidiary Macrocosmic Construction. That's the one. Macrocosmos. One should be psychic. Nobody can beat Macrocosmos Construction when it comes to our dedication to our work. Yeah, sadly, I can beat you when it comes to the dedication to your battles. Wait, so the folks working in the tower can stop the elevator from the outside at any time? We're just trying to get to the top already. Our team's been working themselves ragged for us. Let me heal them all up. Rose Tower is almost a thousand feet tall. You are about 500 feet above the ground. I'm from MC Insurance. You have a life insurance policy. Kevin and Carla. Clang and Malon. Cling. Cling, clang, cling, clang.
There we go. Tail slap. Yeah, I forgot an alt move. There we go. Nobody can meet MC in shorts when it comes to our dedication to our work. This building is well over 500 feet tall. SSL is around 100 Machoke standing on top of each other. Are you coming with dumb facts, or... Welcome to Flygon. It's nicknamed the Desert Spirit because the flapping of its wings sound like a woman singing. Dragon Claw. Yeah, let's forget an old move. Quite terrifying of heights, actually. Fortunately, our insurance doesn't pay out for being defeated in Pokémon battles. And got healed up. You're nearly to the top, but you'll not be meeting the chairman. I got no fear of heights. I work high in the skies, doing my job for the lofty macrocosmos there. And Pokemon fight. Steel Pokemon. Okay. Hmm. This defeats Stunfisk. Their bounce is not yeah. Bouncing out. Don't like that. Like, technically it's good because like it would stop people from hitting it. Nah, you're fine. Nobody can beat Macrocosmos Air when it comes to our dedication to our work. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I get our floating feeling when I lift it's going up, and that's actually when it's going down. When you're going up, you'll feel heavier. How you presume to meet the chairman? You're not on the same level as our great man. You must know that in high-rises such as this one, the higher up you go, the more important the people you find working there. Chairman Rose is at the top of the tower. Not just at this tower, but all of Gala. Because though we're nearly there, mate. Look sharp, let's do this. Hey, Oleana. Welcome to Chairman Rose's exclusive space, here nearly 1,000 feet above the earth. So you got through all of my special style that I ordered to stop you. Would expect nothing less of the trainer handpicked by Champion Leon himself. But I'm afraid it's now time for you to go home. Because I will not allow anyone to disturb the great Chairman Rose. You shall be next, Necro. If I beat you to pieces, then the champion will have no one to battle, and thus will lose hard. In that state, he will listen to anything the chairman says. You are challenged by Macrocosmos's bitch. Macrocosmos's bitch sent out Frostlass. Ring wants to learn the move Boom Burst. Huh. The user attacks everything around it with the destructive power of a terrible explosive sound. Tech should be fine to be dealt with using this. Not worrying. Okay, let's do bag, full restore. Pokemon to Corviknight. Serena should be fighting Ross, I believe. Garbodo. Poison. Poison. This is my last Pokemon, seriously? Oleana's gotta finish this. I think I'll treat you to something truly spectacular. Like Edgar Kent to max power pose. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. Super effective. No, is it? Steel time. That might actually negate it. Huh. There we go. That's number one. There we go. Unable to win. Oleana, you really are a hopeless woman. What was I thinking? Any gym challenges made it this far would be no pushover. In the normal circumstances, I would have tried to delay you further. However, all the necessary wishing stars have been collected. Do as you wish. There's nothing to be done now. Typical Necro! You and Hulaboom are unstoppable! Everything I did to further the chairman's own goals. Leon, we've discussed this 100 times already. And still you fail to understand what's at stake? You, who is supposed to be our champion. I think I understand well enough. What I don't understand is why we ought to cancel tomorrow's tournament in order to solve a problem that's 1,000 years away from affecting us, any of us. What difference is one day going to make? My duty as a champion isn't this madness. It's to carry out a championship match. That's what Gala wants, and what I want. It's what we all have been looking forward to for so long. No, you don't understand. You still don't understand a thing. Look around us, Leon. Look at the Gala region stretched out before us. And know that the energy required to keep this brilliant, glittering world alive will be exhausted a millennium from now. The people of Gala today will no longer even exist. What Gala wants today hardly matters. The future is more important than just one day. We must act as quickly as we possibly can. We must take action in order to avert tragedy, so that all can look forward to a better future. In 1,000 years. Fine, look, I think I understand your concerns, Chairman, and I give my word I'll help you with your plans just as soon as tomorrow's match is over. They never showed when you were supposed to, so I got worried that something had happened. Bede and Marnie and all of those Team Yellow balls, they all helped us get, all helped us out to get here. I must apologize to you, Hop. If we've made you worry at all. There are times when adults just can't seem to have an honest discussion with one another. Sometimes our pride just gets in the way. Never mind any of this, Hop, Necro. Let's head back to the hotel, and we'll grab that dinner together, yeah? It's on me, so you can order whatever you fancy. If you'll excuse us, Chairman Rose. And I do hope you'll watch tomorrow's match. It's sure to be one for the history books. One for the history books. Still don't understand, young champion. No. I am going to change the course of history. The next evening. This is it. Did you get enough sleep? You and your team are the ones battling, but I've had butterfrees in my stomach since I woke up. Challenger Necro. Finals will be starting shortly. I'm here to escort you to the stadium. What's all this? Didn't learn your lesson yesterday. If you need another helping of Hop and his trusty Intellion, I'd be happy to give you one. No, wait, please. I'm not like those other league staff. I'm a good one, if I may say so myself. And about what happened yesterday. Miss Oleana can be a little extreme in her desire to assist the chairman with his goals, I'm afraid. It seems she was cultivating her own group of league staff in secret to be deployed for, well, things like that debacle last night. But you've no need to worry about today's stuff. All of us are here for a good reason. For the right reasons. Well, that's what she says. Guess we're dressed today, yeah, Necro? Let's go. Can't wait another minute. Would you like me to show you the way to the Wyndon Stadium? Yeah, sure. Let's see. Okay. This is it. Here at Wyndon Stadium, the greatest stadium in all Gala. We're gonna show everyone the greatest battle ever, mate. Set the world on fire. So go get yourself checked in. Now, I will. Okay, let me actually check. Level 36. Okay, cool. We're nearly there. And then Mincino. Is to Cincino at a shiny stone. Could have done that a little. Could have done that a little bigger. I believe. There you go. A special oil that seeps through their fur helps them avoid attacks. The oil fetches a high price at markets. Mm-hmm. Challenger Necro, we've been waiting for you. Since you won your way through the semi-finals, you must face off against the gym leaders in the finals. And they won't be holding back. Whoever makes it through the first bracket will win the right to challenge the champion. So, are you ready to go to the locker room now? Yeah, straight away. Then I'll show you the way. You'll be heading to the pitch. The opening ceremony should be starting soon. I'm ready. Then you go. Rumbling goes without saying, but hello Gala, I am Leon. Chairman is tied up with some business, so man, it's going fast. In order to lead you to greater heights, the Pokemon trainers of Gala region, the time has come for you to battle it out until the greatest challenger remains. So, on behalf of the chairman, allow me to say, let the final matches begin. Wait, you. Hey, Bede. Who's that? A moment, if I may. Does anyone here remember me? I'm Bede. The challenger was forced to withdraw from the gym challenge. Bede is a challenger endorsed by Chairman Rose himself. I have a score to settle with Challenger Necro here. I'm aware that this is against rules, but I must ask nonetheless. Let me battle him. I stake my career as a challenger on this battle. If I lose, I retire from being a trainer. What an unexpected turn of events! Former challenger Bede has come for one last battle. We are currently debating on what to do with Challenger Bede. To all our viewers, both here in the stadium and at home in front of the telly, we ask that you please be patient. I know this is ridiculous of me, but I had to say something, do something. Ever since you showed up, everything I've done has gone wrong. It was Oleana who asked me to gather wishing stars for the chairman, but then the chairman himself disowned me. And then the strange old lady comes out of nowhere and drags me into a boot camp on fairy-type Pokemon. You have any idea what I've been through?
covered in pink, dealing with quizzes and battles with fairy-type Pokemon every day.
You know, I am pouring my heart out to you.
And I've never lost my cool before.
We've reached a decision, ladies and gentlemen. The champion himself has accepted Bede's sudden interruption. Is the champion showing his love by giving every trainer a chance to grow stronger? Or is it a trial for Challenge and Necro?
My will hasn't been broken yet.
Or challenged by Gym Leader Bede. Gym Leader? Yeah, technically. Steel Wing. Nice. Rocket Dash. Keep throwing Pokemon. Psycho Cut. Asmarine, keep current Pokemon.
What's with that calm expression? Think you're going to win?
Asmarine. Last evolution of that line. I got a feeling he's going to Gigantamax. Twice the health. Nice. Steel Spark. Ferro liquids. There we go. Gone. Done and dusted. There we go. Bede done and dusted. Gymleader Bede defeated. Didn't win, but at least I was able to show everyone how great fairy types are. Hey, Digla Dig, Trio. These triplets dig over 60 miles below sea level. No one knows what it's like underground. What's it like underground? Sand tomb. Yeah, forgotten old move. Well, I lost. Looks like Challenger Bede was no match for Challenger Necro and his trusted team. Hey, Bede, that was some match. Don't retire. You just restart your career. But this isn't what I planned. If I was able to defeat you, then everything would be fine. Even if I lost, I was going to use retiring as an excuse to get away from that old lady. You just keep up messing up my plans. With everyone cheering me on like this, I have no choice but to continue my training as the fairy-type gym leader. I suppose with my talents, I'll be able to overtake Ms. Opal in no time. The stadium is filled with voices cheering on these two young trainers. Now, Challenger Necro, please head back to the locker room so you can rest up from that unexpected match. Rather surprising for Challenger Bede to barge in like that. In any case, once you're ready, please head onto the pitch. The finals are about to begin. And let's go. Time for waiting is over. The finals of the Champion Cup are about to begin. The two trainers to face each other in the first battle of the first round are a trainer endorsed by the champion himself, Challenger Necro, his opponent, Raging Wave, the master of water types, Nessa! I can tell you've grown far stronger since you faced me in Hullbury Stadium. I've got to hand it to our undefeated champion. He's got proper eye for talent too. You're not the champion, and you'll never become the champion either. You know why? It's because I, Nessa, am going to defeat both you and Leon. I'm not going to underestimate you again. I'll use Dynamax to wash you out to sea and beyond the horizon. Nessa. Emergency exit, close. There we go. I'm gonna go keep on fighting the Lizardbot. It's just gonna be... There we go. There he goes. Who knows? Why are you biting me? Because you're a sweetie. Fair enough, I guess. How you doing? Okay-ish. Okay, that's fair enough. So we're currently in the Champion Cup, all the way in Wyndon. Stream 7. Might be an 8th stream in this game. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go and finish the decks on this one. Specifically because I would need a secondary game. Then send out Dreadnought. Keep current Pokemon. Kinda gonna have to. And this guy is gonna go Dynamax. Let's go and actually use Max Overgrowth. We can do it. There we go. Time gone. There we go. That's not so happy. He had no problem handling our surging might. It's no wonder that he won. And we got Rubbish evolving into Gobodor. Toxic liquid it launches from its right arm is so virulent that it can kill a weakened creature instantly. And the winner is Necro! He defeated Nessa during the gym challenge and now has pulled it off again. You and your Pokémon are just too much. Even with my Dynamax partner, you withered our waves and stood firm. Now think about it, Sonny was saying something about how amazing you were. I should pay more attention to what she was talking about. But everyone in Gala's got their eyes on you now. You defeated my team, so now you've got to ride that current all the way to the end. Now, don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. The second battle of the first round will begin shortly. These are the results of the first round. Necro vs Nessa, I won. Alistair vs Maloney, Alistair won. Piers vs Kabu, Piers won. And Milo vs Raihan, Raihan won. We should be able to defeat Alistair fairly easily. And then I believe it's going to be Raihan, after which the challenger challenges the champion. But big bud. It's like I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna send you over to a friend of mine who is playing Final Fantasy XIV Online. We'll be coming back to this tomorrow. I would love to say that I know that we're gonna finish this. I'm not sure. Side story will become main story for a bit. We will find ourselves having to go after 2 legendaries. And stuff and things like that. So it's gonna be a thing for a bit. We might be able to close this off tomorrow. If not, we're gonna see about doing it this weekend or next Monday. Anyway, that being said, hope y'all had a good day. Hope y'all had a good time. I will see y'all again next time with more Pokemon Shield. Have a good one. Bye.